Hey everyone, this is Benjamin here from the African Geek, and you are welcome to this fantastic tutorial inside of Canva. Today we are going to be editing a photo right here in Canva, and I know this is a kind of tutorial I haven't done before, but this time around we are going to do that right here. And I want you to know that this tutorial was inspired by my very good friend Rob ID. He has a YouTube channel and he took some photos of me recently, and looking at them I was like, these photos have been edited so beautifully, and I want, I haven't done any tutorial on how to edit photos in Canva, but look, I just want you to check him out. If you want to take your photo editing skills to the next level, there's a link in the description to his channel. Check him out, and look, just go subscribe to his channel, and I'm sure you'd find some value. If you do not find some value, blame me for that. Okay, so let's jump straight into Canva. Right, so here we are in Canva. You can see I took a photo of myself and I just uploaded it in Canva. So before you can also get here, I want you to pause the video, take a photo of yourself, upload it in Canva, and just hit on the play to resume this video. I'll be here waiting for you. Okay, so if you have that already done, then now what can we do? You can see that Canva can be used for so many things, and for some reasons, I don't know if you ever get to edit your photos in Canva, but this is something I started doing recently, and I've loved the process, even though it doesn't have most of these high-end tools embedded in it. But with the tools in Canva, you can still use that to edit your photos professionally. And to do that, you first of all have to click on your image, come to edit image, and in edit image we are only going to use the adjust section of it. I know there are so many filters, photogenic, like there are so many of them, but we are going to be doing this manually. Okay, so click on see all. Okay, with the adjust section, just click on see all, and you're going to see all of these options over here. Now, looking at my photo, what is wrong with my photo? We are going to be spotting some things in my photo, then we'll be correcting them with all of these editing tools or options we have here and adjust. Okay, so the first thing is my image is looking brighter. So to fix this, we are going to reduce the brightness, okay, of my image. Okay, so reduce the brightness to like -13, and the brightness gets to control the light, the amount of light in your photo. So if your image is too bright, or if your image is too bright and you want to reduce the brightness of it, you're definitely going to use the brightness option. And if it's too dark, you can add more light by increasing the brightness section of your image. So that's what I've done over here. Now with the contrast gets to separate the light, blacks and white in your photos. Okay, so in this you can see my image is kind of like looking flat, so I would just increase the contrast just a little bit, and you can see if I increase it all the way, you can see what it does. Okay, so it separates the blacks from the whites, okay, or the brighter part from the darker parts. So I will just reduce it and keep it somewhere like 23, okay, which is, I think, to me it looks very cool on my side. Okay, and with the saturation, it gets to pop up, or it gets to boost the colors in your photo. So I want to be able to do that, so I increase it to 17, which I think is looking very cool. And just in case you see me looking here, I'm just looking on my second screen because all the recording is going on here, so I'm just trying to make sure things are looking okay. So that's just by the way. And with the tint gets to add some sort of filter. This is, so depending on the mood you want to set on your image, you can control that with the tint. So if I keep it here, which is -41, it makes my image warm. If I keep it here, it makes my image cool. But here, with this tutorial, I'll just keep it 0. Okay, now moving on to the blur. The blur controls the sharpness or the blurriness of your photo. So I want my image to look a bit sharp. So to do this, I will move it down somewhere like -10, which I think is cool for my image. If I wanted to make it blur, I'll just increase it all the way to 50, or maybe 200. Okay, and with the X process, I'm not going to use that now, but what the X process does is it also adds some sort of sharpness or clarity to your image. Okay, and that's what it does, but I'll keep it to 0 for now. And vignette, I'm not going to use vignette. It just gets to add some dark areas around your photo. If that's what you want to do, you can do that, but I'll keep my 0. With the warmth, it just controls how warm or cool your photo is. So if I wanted to make my photo warm, I increase it, so I can do that, but I'll keep it 0 for now. We might touch on that later on. And with the clarity, it just controls how sharp, with the sharpness, it gets to boost the sharpness of your image, and I do not want that. And with the vibrance, the next thing I want to touch on, it gets to also increase the colors of your, it gets to increase the colors more. So I increase it to I'll just keep it somewhere like 36 or maybe 35, okay, which I believe it's cool. Then with the highlights, what the highlight does, it boosts the brighter part of your image. Okay, so you can see what it's doing. So I reduced the brighter part because I don't want my image to be too bright, and I did that from the beginning. Then with the shadows, shadows also gets to boost the darker parts. Okay, so if you want to boost the darker parts, you just have to push it down all the way to -100. But if you want to make it more lighter, you just push it up. But I will keep it somewhere like 10, yes, which I think is cool. And we have the fade. So the fade, just fading out your image, and I don't think I want that now. So now that I've done this, what can I do? I can come to the tint. Maybe I want my image to look, I'll just keep it to 0. And with the vignette, maybe I'll add a little bit of vignette, maybe like 15, okay, just slightly. And this is one thing you should always take note, that you shouldn't add too much of everything, okay, on when you're editing photos. So even if you're designing in general, try not to add too much of everything. Don't do that. It makes everything look messed up, you understand? So you can see this is what I have for now, and all the editing we've done, okay, gets to be recorded by Canva, and it gives us this code, this filter code, okay, to use. So just in case I had multiple images here, I can just copy this filter code because it's a customized filter we've created now, and we can just apply them on any image. So let me just come, okay, and add this image over here, and let me just set it as background. I took this image today, so let's say I edited this, and instead of coming to adjust and doing all of that, I can just click on this edit image, click on see all under adjust, come to the filter code, copy, come here, okay, to the second image, come to the adjust, see all, and I clear this code and paste what I copied from the old one. You can see all the controls gets to be applied, okay, so you can see how it's looking, but that's just by the way. So this is what we have been able to do inside of Canva, and let me put them side by side, okay, so that we can see what we've done. Okay, so you can realize the difference, the differences between our images. This was the original one, and this was what we have been able to do. And just let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I would plead with you on this. I want to know what you think about these two images in the comment section. Okay, so yes, this is what we have been able to do inside of Canva, and I hope you found some value. If you did, give this video a like, and if you also want more tutorials on Canva, please feel free to hit on the subscribe button. Okay, and if you also want to share your thoughts with me, I actually want to hear what you have to say about this. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I love to read the comments, so I'll read it and I'll definitely respond to it. The name is Benjamin, and always remember, there is no limit to creativity. I would see you in my next video.